The Florida Man Games are back for round 3, but this time it's at its new location at Freedom Factory in Bradenton on February 21st. And I am so excited to introduce our next guest who starred in Super Troopers 1 and 2, Club Dread, Beer Fest, Tacoma FD, actor Steve Lemme, who will be attending this year. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Of course, this is really exciting to meet you. I love all of your work, but I have to ask, how did you get involved with the Florida Man Games? And I hear your buddy Kevin Heffernan will also be attending.
Yeah, so we had in season 4 of Tacoma FD, we had a guest star on the show, a pro wrestler. Sam Shaw is his name. I can't say his pro wrestling name because the WW whatever that he worked for is very litigious. So I said, oh, I don't want to say anything. But he came on and did a great job. And he's from St. Augustine, where the founder of the Florida Man Games, Pete Melfi, is from. Anyway, they asked me last year if I would introduce this event called the Evading Arrest Obstacle Course. And as you know, as a film cop, they described it to me as, the contestants have to steal a catalytic converter out of a car, and then run a timed obstacle course. And real Florida police officers, state troopers, are chasing them and trying to apprehend them. And I was like, unfortunately, I couldn't make it last year. And I was really bummed out because I was like, this sounds like an insane event.
Oh, it was. And the Evading Arrest is the best one of all the competitions.
Yeah, it's the marquee event. And so, but then I saw the Evading Arrest obstacle course on like ESPN, not the top 10 plays. And I really had FOMO, and because I was thinking that this is something also that should be a TV show. Somebody needs to bring it to us the way they have like American Ninja Warrior and like the strongman competitions late at night. To me, I was like, this is something that people really need to see. And so, I reached back out to Pete, and he invited me back to work on that, and also to not just introduce the Evading Arrest obstacle course, but to be a sideline commentator. And so that's where Kevin comes in. So I recruited Kevin. And so we will be there interviewing the winners and losers after every single event that they participate in. And there are crazy events this year.
There are, and I understand you've been meeting with some of the captains, and some of the other competitions. So what can you tell us?
I can tell you everything I can remember. I know that there's a returning event from last year, which I hear was insane, is this hurricane grocery aisle brawl, where there are limited supplies on the grocery shelves and the contestants have to fight each other and come out victorious with more items like toilet paper and cereal, I suppose. And so that's one. There's the Naked Rampage is a new event. And
okay.
Well, a lot of the events are, I mean, it's all Florida based. And so, if you on any given day in Florida, you will see a bevy of random substance driven crimes committed. And not necessarily of the most harmful kind, but like, sometimes they're just in somebody's living room playing video games. But a lot of the times they also happen to be naked. And so that is going to be an event this year. I believe it's a timed course, trashing your neighbor's yard.
Oh.
But naked, and they'll be covered. This is like a family nakedness. It's not naked. It's naked.
Naked, Nekkid.
That's right.
Oh my gosh! So I bet you were so pumped for this. So I know you're going to be commentating, doing some interviews. So not competing at all, you and Kevin.
Just thinking about competing in some of these events makes the discs in my back start to
right.
Yeah, and some of the events I'm just like, I don't feel like, there's an event, it's a bullwhipping competition this year where the contestants have beer cans strapped around their waist, and they also have whips, and they're trying to whip the cans off of their opponent. And I'm not interested in participating in that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get hurt either. But I love being a spectator. If y'all have not been to the Florida Man Games, you have to check it out. It is going to be so exciting. But before you go, Steve, I have to ask about Super Troopers 3. You're working on it?
We filmed it.
Oh gosh, how exciting.
Yeah, it's completed, and in fact, today we are handing the rough cut into the studio, and so they will sit down and watch it. But it's cool. I think the criticism we got on Super Troopers 2 was that it was a similar crime plot to Super Troopers 1, and this is we have a very different plot in this movie, which is cool and funny, and I think we're really pushing the edge of comedy in this one. So it's coming out in August and in theaters, and so yeah, we're really excited about that.
Well, it has been such a pleasure talking with you. Thank you so much for taking the time, and I cannot wait to see you there. Freedom Factory, February 21st in Bradenton, Florida Man Games, round 3. Thank you so much again for joining us.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.